Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Brock Commons Network. I'm Jacob Kingery. Our top story today comes from Lancer Park, where reporter Stephen Summer has the rest. Thanks, Stephen. While it might not be November, presidential elections are all the buzz here on Longwood's campus. We turn to Michelle Molino for the rest of the story. Thanks, Michelle. Well, that concludes this week's edition of the Brock Commons Network. Be sure to tune in next week for more Lancer news. With Longwood University's Vision 2020 master plan calling for a pedestrian-friendly campus, the parking spaces you see behind me will soon be eradicated. At the corner of Route 15, also known as North Main Street and Wynn Drive, sits the proposed site of the new 7-story parking structure Longwood University hopes to have completed by 2015. With the school year drawing to a close, it brings with it a change to Longwood's online learning management system, which is expected to save the school $50,000. The new platform, named Canvas, is set to take over from Blackboard prior to the summer 2013 session at Longwood University. The implementation of the new LMS comes after a committee of 28 board members voted unanimously on getting the new software. Here we are at Mickey 7 in downtown Farmville, Virginia, where you can find everything from cigars, hand-rolled in South America, to hookah, straight from the Middle East. Mickey 7 is the one-stop shop for everything and anything you could ever need, located on the corner of South Street and 2nd. As customers walk into the store, they are greeted by the pleasing aroma of various tobacco products lining the walls. They are also greeted by a well-known man in the Farmville community, known simply as Mickey, who once worked at the Cash and Carry. Since Longwood's joining of the Big South Conference, the school has seen many new additions to its athletic fields, including scoreboards which are estimated to cost $1 million, but only end up costing the school half of that. Standing directly behind the baseball field is one of the newly installed scoreboards Longwood has had put up since joining the Big South Conference earlier this year. Willett Hall, the Lancers gym, also received new scoreboards.
Set up initiatives and goals, and we priced out how much it would cost, so we have a target of what we need to generate to get it. Now that money wasn't set aside, that $1 million wasn't set aside from the school. It was allocated once it was determined and once we were approved to get scoreboards.
Everybody, welcome to Longwood, Barnes & Noble. I'm Thornton Klein, the author of Practice Personalities. Hal Leonard, everybody's heard of Hal Leonard publication. It's publishes everything from the Beatles all the way to instrumental books, instructional books at school. I'm sure some of you use the Hal Leonard. You have Alfred, but there's a great company too. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. Everybody, look at this right here. Practice Personalities. It took about a year to write this book, and I, over a period of 25 years of teaching, observed over 1,000 students and interviewed over 1,000 students. That's a lot of students. Think about that.
Because music's like spirit and energy, and makes me feel alive. The song brings tears to my eyes, or makes me feel joyful. I feel great about something in the heart. I feel like somebody else will really love it and will feel that same way, so I like the way to communicate.
Especially when I first started, I would go onto the internet and I would watch other people play. And when I was younger, I would actually listen to lots of different music and try to follow just the melody on my right hand. And my dad would play music when I was younger. And the more I did that, I developed an ear for being able to hear sound and then to be able to imitate it.
side, gets a screen from Havenstein. Around it, down the lane, looking for someone to dish it to. Finds Havenstein and lays it up and in. Court Washington, right wing, Lancers trap, thrown away, stolen by Robinson. Robinson one-on-one with Washington, all the way to the bucket. Tough shot up, won't go, but he got fouled. And 5 to shoot. Washington fires down low, tipped away, stolen by Ziegler. Good defense there from the Lancers. They are down by 7 with the ball. 2:10 to go in the first. Woodhouse the other way. Dancing down the lane, kicks to Kessens, who dunks it down with 2 hands. Lofts it down low to an open Clyburn. Blocked from behind by Dublin. Saved by Carey, falling out of bounds to Ziegler. He'll move it across midcourt. Down the lane to the bucket, lays it up and in. 37-34, Lance by Dublin. Gives to Kessens on the left wing. Over to Carey. Carey to a rolling Kessens, who finger rolls it up and in. Back within 3, 10 seconds to go though. Washington and Presbyterian the other way. Over midcourt. Washington to Mutakabir, 4 seconds left. He pulls up for a deep 3 ball, well short, and we head to halftime. Dublin, left wing to Carey. Carey around a screen, pick and roll with Kessens, fakes the jumper, backs his way into the hoop, goes strong to the bucket, and his layup is up and good. Good D by Robinson. Thrown under the hoop now to Rogers, blocked by Kessens. Down around a screen, gives to Robinson, down low to Dublin, backs his way in, shot up off the glass and good. Jelani Dublin.
But batting .432, and that is 20th in the country. That one is slapped, hard hit, and into center field. Ricochets away from the shortstop, Legacki.
Exactly what they did in the doubleheader yesterday.
Nishitomi takes off, and a stolen base. The pitch was outside. Tough pitch to throw on for the
A chip on their shoulder after scoring so many all season and obviously not doing it yesterday. And more importantly, dropping both games.
runner tries to advance. The throw, they got her.
Baltzell's got a gun.
And this one is drilled. Right field, off the scoreboard.
And she gets him.
Another try for Lawton, this time can't make the play. Well, also stole a base, has been busy as usual. And there's a hard hit ball, another base hit for Nishitomi.
The problem is if you're real careful with Baltzell and don't give her anything, well, they gave her something to hit.